Hello, this is Paul Cheney with Spartan Design University. Let's next tackle the header of our page. We can see from the target that we've kind of got a gradient in here. It's a light gray to a dark gray. And also, notice that the logo here shrinks when I go to phone. So it's a small version, and then I've got a large version. So let's tackle those two next. Now, there's this great site that you can pull up with a Google search called the Ultimate CSS Generator. It works a lot like Photoshop. You can set your start color, which if you remember is kind of a lighter gray. And then my dark color was near black. And I can go top to bottom. There you go. So there's a light gray to a dark gray. And here is all of the different versions and what they apply to. Firefox 3. Let me make this bigger. Okay, so there's first one. There's an RGB basic color. These are for old browsers that don't know gradients. Okay. And then there is a WebKit version that covers Chrome and Safari 4. Then there's a WebKit linear gradient which covers Opera, etc., etc. So what I've done, you could copy this whole thing and paste it if you wanted. I've actually reduced my color based on testing to a subset of that which is needed for modern browsers. So in the header of my document, by the way, I don't have an H1 and an H2, so I can just come into here. I've got the default background color, so if you're on an old browser or one that's too stupid to know about gradients, you just get this solid color. And then Android needs its own. That's the WebKit version. Safari and Chrome need a WebKit linear version. Opera, only the Windows version, needs one. And then this is for Internet Explorer 10 and everybody else that's new. So that should cover all of my devices. Save it. See if that background is now coming in. And it is. Now notice this line around here. My target one doesn't have a line. That line actually is in the desktop version that comes with the template. I don't want it, so we just take it off. There we go. Okay, so now we've got that. Now we just need to worry about this graphic right here is not shrinking appropriately. So let's come back to our phone. It's in the header. Header image. Width. Now the phone happens to be 320 pixels, so I'll make it just slightly less. So there's a little bit of a gap on the right side. See what that does for us. So it shrinks it down, but the problem is it's permanently shrunk. So we need to go back to copy this code. Let's go to our tablet. By the time we get to tablet, that header should be full size again. So width should be auto. Save it. Okay, so there's the auto version or the big version, and there's the small version. Working beautifully.